Hello and welcome to our marketing plan. Today, the company we have chosen is Tim Hortons. Will be presented by Muhammad Hasan Rizvi, Jessica Gutierrez, Thabiso Monteadi, and Zihao Lee. For our agenda today, we will be discussing the company overview, vision and mission statement, competitive advantage and strength, product line, market analysis, competitors, customer analysis, SWOT, market entry strategy, and lastly, monitoring and controlling. Company overview. Tim Hortons was first founded in 1964 in Hamilton, Ontario. It was originally founded by the famous hockey player named Tim Hortons. Currently, Tim Hortons operates in Canada, United States, UAE, and Asia. They have currently 4,932 locations worldwide. Tim Hortons' vision and mission statement are to be a quality leader in everything we do. This demonstrates that the coffee chain is willing to go the extra mile to do better. Through their company vision, they show that they are more than just an average coffee shop, displaying qualities of a leader and doing more. Tim Hortons' competitive advantage and strengths are that they use both cost leadership and cost-focused strategies in order to reduce operational costs, interact closely with customers, and lastly, increasing market share. Tim Hortons carries a wide variety of premium coffees, cold beverages, baked goods, soups, breakfast, sandwiches, and wraps. They also carry coffee pods and ground-up coffee designed for coffee machines. The product that we will be focusing on mainly will be their coffee.
Now I'm going to talk about market analysis. Indonesia is Southeast Asia's largest economy. According to Trading Economics, Indonesia has one of the top labor forces with a labor force participation rate of 69%. In fact, the country made a law that protects their workers to avoid being overworked. Indonesia is a politically stable country with a democracy republic presidential system, though corruption still exists in many government institutions. In terms of foreign relations, the country built an outstanding relationship with its surrounding countries. Its international trade agreement in coffee is one of the top commodities that is being regulated in the country's trade system. Indonesia has a long years of collaboration with Canada that includes local governance, natural resource management, human rights, and economic growth. Growth in Indonesia's economy is seen over the past few decades. GDP increased with an average rate of 5% per annum. But due to the current economic environment, the GDP dropped, which led to a decline in trade and investments. Over the years, Indonesia's both private and foreign investors have been showing a consistent growth. But it is still seen that the majority of the businesses are still owned by the government. Industries in oil and gas, agriculture, automotive, and hospitality plays a big factor in contributing to the increase of Indonesia's GDP. In regard to social circumstance in Indonesia, social belief largely influence habits such as coffee consumption. Though coffee was first introduced as a lifestyle, it eventually embraced by culture and local communities in Indonesia. Many Indonesians show more favorable attitude in quality service and branded coffee, as they commonly associate branded coffee as a quality-made coffee. Indonesia is adapting many different languages such as English, which gave the country ability to create product labels in numerous linguistic translations. With this, it targets a wide variety of marketing segments. Tim Hortons in Indonesia will ensure best quality coffee being sold in all cultural backgrounds and communities. The use of technology in e-commerce in Indonesia has grown over the years. Many businesses in the country are commonly using e-commerce for purchasing goods. Through e-commerce, Tim Hortons can market its product, such as iced coffee, hot coffee, and baked goods online. Creating a market online will allow growth in targeting different consumers and making its brand known in Indonesia. Now I'm going to talk about competitors of Tim Hortons in Indonesia. Tim Hortons have a long existence in the quick service chain market, and with that, Tim Hortons gained numerous competitors. McDonald's and Starbucks offer comparable product lines and comparable market prices. However, Starbucks lean toward more affluent customers, while McDonald's and Tim Hortons consider all income groups at a fair price. Tim Hortons utilizes a promotion strategy to create brand loyalty and increase repeat purchases. In order for them to do this, Tim Hortons must implement promotion that will market coffee and baked goods. Tim Hortons is a brand with strong advertising support. Therefore, creating business in Indonesia should not be a problem, as Tim Hortons is a well-known Canadian brand. Tim Hortons is showing a tremendous economic opportunity in generating sales and growth in the new market as Indonesia's population increases.
Customer analysis is an essential section of a firm's marketing strategy. This section shows target customers, determines customer needs, and states how the product offered to customers would satisfy identified customer needs. The management at Tim Hortons need to understand the customer behavior is highly unpredictable, and the company must provide quality products and services. For the target customers is a majority of Indonesians coffee customers comprise the middle class and the increasingly cosmopolitan young population. For the customer needs, the Indonesian coffee consumers prefer local coffee products compared to imported coffee strains. Domestic coffee products have received immense acceptable among local population due to their increased quality and taste. Coffee consumers in this country also entering into the third wave of consumption due to increased line roasters and increasingly modern coffee shops worldwide. To the conclusion, coffee companies like Tim Hortons should focus on using local and single-source coffee beans, as well as offering quality coffee products and service with reasonable prices. This section will cover the problems and the opportunities using SWOT analysis. There exists immense competition in the Indonesia coffee market. Companies like Coffee Bike, Coffee Della Terra, and Starbucks. Increased competition means that Tim Hortons must put in more effort to appeal to potential customers and maintain the already existing customer base by offering cheaper coffee products and services. Moreover, the local coffee market is growing by farmers owning less than 1 acre of land. These threats can present many challenges, including reduced suppliers constancy due to reduced supply power in the coffee market. Coupled with transaction supply chain issue, a new company like Tim Hortons may find it challenging to maintain the same coffee quality to its loyal and potential customers. And coffee pricing is another huge issue that Tim Hortons need to address. A majority of Indonesian coffee farmers price their finished products depend on the market's current coffee demand. Tim Hortons may experience increased coffee price in the country. It will increase in the operation expense of a company. And the Indonesian coffee market presents numerous opportunities for Tim Hortons. The country's population has created a culture characterized by increased traits of socialization, where family and friends have developed a habit of meeting or catching up over a hot coffee cup. This shift in social traits guarantees increased sales and profit margin for Tim Hortons. Millennials and young coffee lovers dominate the Indonesian population. The dominance of highly vibrant group of customers has resulted in more coffee consumption because of their socialization behavior over coffee. If Tim Hortons strategizes well and appeals to this group of consumers, their sales will increase considerably. And the company also can take advantage of making them through social media platforms, including Facebook and Instagram. A majority of millennials and youngs are using those platforms to communicate with their friends and family. Tim Hortons can instead use their platforms to reach potential customers. Another opportunity for Tim Hortons is that the Indonesia coffee market has a comparatively high profit margin. One company establishes itself and processes a huge loyal customer following. Such an opportunity can ensure the company earn increased profits and future success. Based on those opportunities, the management at Tim Hortons should strive to ensure that they maintain a strong market position by providing quality and affordable coffee products or services before their landing competitors take over the market.
For the product part of our marketing plan, we found that the only modification that will need to be made is on our packaging. As you can see, the lid of the Tim Hortons cup has a maple leaf design on it. Since we're marketing in Indonesia, we'll need to change the design to the country's national flower, the Ravanella. The pricing strategy that we'll be using in Indonesia is penetration pricing, as it's considered the most effective way of bringing brand awareness in a new market. Eventually, we'll increase the price to match our Canadian pricing, which shouldn't be an issue with our customers, as there's very little difference between the currency exchange between Canada and Indonesia. So for place, we found there are two options that we can go with. The first one is to open up physical Tim Hortons stores in highly populated cities. That way we can reach more people a lot quicker and more effectively. Our second option is to sell the product in retail stores, which is a strategy that Tim Hortons uses in Canada by selling coffee beans in Walmarts and Sobeys. Tim Hortons promotions tend to be hyper-Canadian, so we'll be using this same strategy, but of course make it hyper-Indonesian, which means we'll have to work with locals to fully understand the people and their culture. We'll be using a combination of online and offline advertisements like Facebook, Instagram, and television. We'll spend a lot of time analyzing how our customers view us in order to help us improve. We'll perform trial runs where we invite participants to take part in a simulated version of what would it be like to receive service at Tim Hortons. Then we'll ask these participants to gather in a focus group to discuss what they thought about their experience. This discussion will help us make improvements for when we actually open. For target market sales, we'll make a forecast of what we expect our sales to be from one period to the next, and then compare those with what the actual sales are during this period. If the gap between forecast sales and actual sales is significant, we'll need to find out what the issue is and resolve it before it gets any bigger. For budgeting and spending, we'll need to monitor how we use our financial assets, as these assets aren't unlimited and need to be closely watched so we don't go over the budget that's set. This will require us to make a detailed plan as to how the budget will be used in order to make our entry into Indonesia feasible. Market shares will help us determine how we're performing against our competitors and help us determine if our customer base is growing as we try to become a leader in the Indonesian coffee marketplace.